And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farm.
What's going on, everybody? Big Cedar Ranch here with another episode of my survival series here on the No Man's on the No Man's Land. So I did go ahead and take out a loan of, let's take a gander where it is there, of $550,000 and that $7,500 one, both at like about 3.5%, and be paying like $3,900 a month off, unless I do plan on redeeming it as quick as I could, but yeah, so I got everything I bought down here at the store, which is just, I'll show you guys real quick. Got this little fertilizer spreader here, this rock collector that, this, I forget exactly what that is actually. I think it's, yeah, it's Kira. That's what I thought. This big cedar, which I'll have to upgrade my tractor to actually use that, or maybe I'll just buy a smaller planter or a cedar for now, because that tractor I have is just like a medium-sized one, and I got this plow. So let's see. I think for right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and just bring everything up here and just put it away, or put what I need right over here and go from there. But yeah, so I've never really formally introduced myself to y'all, two people that might actually watch this, for now. Yeah, so I decided to name this channel Big Cedar Ranch because at the time I made it, I was working at this small town butchery here in southeastern Wisconsin, and our private label bacon was called Big Cedar Ranch. I'm like, that'd be a neat name to kind of do a little stuff around like hogs and whatnot, and use what I was learning at this small butchery or whatever, because the two guys that ran it, they worked like fine dining their entire lives and went to this culinary institute and whatnot, and they focused on like small operation like farmers and whatnot, and like quality stuff too. But yeah, I no longer work there, so I currently work for my dad, and he owns his own business here in Wisconsin, and he fixes like forklifts and like telehandlers and all that jazz. And within the past few years, like the rental side of the business has actually been like taken off like absurdly well. So I work over on like the rental side, which one of my brothers, he manages whatever, but I'm just a basic shop hand there for now. But I actually I let them know when I started there back in like September that I intend to learn how to turn a wrench, because I have been cooking a majority of my life, and that's basically what I know. And there's not much of a career path in cooking when it comes to like benefits and like wage growth and all that jazz, as much as I love it. But yeah, that's a little bit of that. But I have been playing Farming Simulator. Remember playing it back, Farming Simulator 13? A lot back when I was like in middle school, freshman of high school. Yeah, I was working for a little truck farmer at the time, and I remember getting a buddy to play with me, and we were playing like a lot. and whatnot. But I don't think I might have. I can't really recall. I don't think I've played 15. Might have skipped that one. And I remember logging. Oh, I remember picking back up in 17 and doing like a lot of logging with a buddy and whatnot. And of course, I played a fair amount of Farming Simulator 19. That's like right when I was getting into it. But then yeah, I just clocked in like a little over 1,000 hours, and here on 23 not that long ago. Yeah, I know I've got like no life. But farming is life, farming is love. Just trying to find that purchase anything mod. Wherever that ethics in containers. Wherever it is. Let's see. Fill this bad boy up with lime. Let's see. But yeah, so I think for this episode here, I'll just get this field all prepped up and ready to go and planted with, let's see, what can we plant now? I might do canola just to make that honey. Yeah, I think I'll just go with canola instead of wheat or barley for now, because I can. Yeah, I got a little bit to plant wheat and barley, and about halfway through the planting season for canola. Yeah, so I think I'll go ahead and get everything moved up here, and get this field all prepped and planted and whatnot, and we can go from there. Oh yeah, I also bought this nice little truck. I really like the look of this one, but yeah, I just got it and I just used it for the thumbnail for my last episode. But I really like this truck. I like the sound of it. I like how it rolls cold too. But yeah, I really like that older, like rustic kind of look to it, with the good old mud tires on it. Yeehaw. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, so I think I'll let you guys go for now and do a little time lapse of just me moving everything up and preparing this field. And I'll bring you all back in afterwards. But I'll have to catch you guys on the flippity flip. Welcome back, everyone. So, I forgot that I had this K's Quadtrack mod under the large tractors for $80,000. So I just went ahead and bought that. So I'm like, oh, that would make sense just to buy that instead of a second seater of the same kind. And just I can use this big boy later down the road. But yeah, that's her. And I did end up spending $30,000 on this roller for the field, which is leaving me at $36,000, which has got me thinking what I want to be doing for the next episode. Because if I take a drive up behind my house up here, because I think for the most part I'm gonna either mess with this all off screen. Yeah, so maybe for the next episode I can clear these trees, mow all this, or actually like finish mowing it of what I can, turn that all into silage, make another field up here, and plant something. It might either be wheat or barley depending on when I get all that done. Yeah, so I think that'll be for the next episode. I got some little trees up here I gotta cut down because I was thinking, depending on what that yields me for like grass and silage, and like how much I have then, I can sell some and start paying off some of this loan that I have. And depending on how much I got, I can buy this field and start working over here and whatnot. But you know, oh shit, that reminds me. I wonder how much. I forgot how much bees are. The biggest beehive is. Let's see, that's a mod. 19,000. Thinking. I'll just get at least one of these, because I'm quite sure it's soybeans that these increase their yield. Get one of these and put that right over there. Don't need this little thing, whatchamacallit, this hay shed. It's kind of useless. But yeah, so I'm thinking that'll be about it for this podcast. Not podcast, what the heck am I thinking? This episode. So, I would like to ask y'all if you got any feedback so far to drop a comment down below. Positive, negative, all alike. I love it all. And if you could so help me boost my algorithm and drop me a like and a subscribe, that would be quite dandy of y'all. And I would like to thank you for checking out this latest and not so greatest episode of No Man's Land. And I would like to give you all a good old farewell.